Good day, my name is Richard and a warm welcome to Tutoring with Richard, where we cover the South African school syllabus and related topics. Today we're going to cover Mathematics in 6. The topic of this tutorial is centers of gravity. Let's get straight into it. Now, the difference between a center of gravity and a centroid of an area is that center of gravity deals in volume. It deals with a volume. So for example, you have a graph that looks something like this. You'll only use a small portion of that graph. Right, it'll be a graph like this, and then an exact copy on the other side. Right. Now, because we have a graph like this, it has to be mirrored on the bottom. Or however you do this, it needs to be mirrored. So we have a graph which is y is equal to 2x. Okay, so now what we're dealing with is coming to here. Okay, as we can see, this is our graph. Now, what we have now for volume, we have a slight curve to it. Now, what this denotes is that we will be doing, so this is y, it'll be pi, because you're measuring a cone. So in this case, you're doing the volume of a cone. So, but the formula, you were given a formula already, which is 2x in this case. So the formula is pi, the integral of BA, y squared dx. That is our formula that we're going to use for this particular thing. And only because this here, now, also what we have is x is equal to 0, x is equal to 4, and y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0. Okay, so y equals 2x. That is our main line over here. It actually goes from there to there. But for purposes of us, we're taking in the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. Good, so it works like this. First, second, third, and fourth. That's how it works. That's how this works. So we're taking the first and the fourth quadrant. That's why we're dealing with pi. Okay. So now y is pi times 4 and 0. Y is x, 2x. And we're going to square it and dx. So now we have pi 4 and 0. Now, 2 squared, so it'll be 2 squared x squared in this particular case. In this particular case. So it'll be pi to the 4 and 0. So 2 squared is 4x squared. Now to make our lives a bit more simple, what we're going to do is take the 4 and move it outside. So we have 4 pi 40 x squared. Now all we do is we integrate x squared. So 4 pi. Now we're going to integrate. Now we integrate x cubed over 3, 4 and 0. Okay, so now what we're going to do is equal 4 pi times 4 cubed over 3 minus 0 cubed over 3. Okay, so in this case, we are left with 85, 333 pi. Okay, units cubed. Right, so it's 85. So VD, or in this case just V. V is 85, 333 pi. So now what we're going to do is BMOY. BMOY. Okay, VMOY. VMOY equals x dv. So, what we are having here is equaling dv, which is 2, which is x, times 2x squared. That's dv. And it's also equals, actually it is, the integral equals pi, the integral of x dv, which is pi x times 2x squared dx. So, next step, multiply pi, multiply that through, 4 and 0, x times 4x squared. So, the 4 comes out, and the x goes in. So, we're left with 4 pi 40, the x comes in, x cubed. Dx. 4 comes out, x times x squared gives you x cubed. 4 pi. Now we don't have to integrate. Now we're going to integrate, which is x to the 4 over 4. 4 and 0. So this is 4 pi times 4 over 4 to the power 4. Minus 0 power 4 over 4. Okay, so 4 to the power 4, 4 to the power 4 over 4 times 4 pi equals 256 pi. Equals 256 pi. So V MOY 256 pi. Okay, now to get our x bar, all we have to do, x bar equals V MOY over V. So 256 pi over 85,333 pi. Pi and pi cancel. Then we are left with 3. 3 units. There's no other measure of that. And x bar, y bar equals 3 and 0. Because we cannot do this about the y-axis. It can only be done about the x-axis. Because all measurements would stay exactly the same if I put it in the second quadrant. They'll all stay exactly the same. I'm looking at the camera. They'll all stand and be exactly the same. So if I put it in the second quadrant, it would be exactly the same. So that's 0. So the y bar coordinate is 0. So we just have to work out the x bar coordinate. Alright. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm and to grow the channel. Positive feedback is most welcome. I enjoy reading your comments. Please use the comments section to let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in upcoming videos. Be at peace, be kind to each other, and remember, passing well is achievable. Have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.